Hey, what's up? This is Thiago Titan. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to beat the Nether Spider without using any cleanser champions. As you know, the Nether Spider places many poison debuffs, but we don't necessarily need to remove or cleanse those debuffs. I met my friend's Henry account. He's the one who had this idea, and he made two teams, and that I'm going to show you. And you can see here 1 minute 34 seconds a run. This is floor 110 on hard mode, and I'm going to show you two teams, one more free to play and another one not so much. And here they are. The only champion you really need to make this strategy work is Geomancer. Everyone else can be replaced by other champions that can do the same function. Here in this team, Umiko is here because she's really fun to use, but this one I'm going to show you later. Let's start with this more kind of free-to-play team. As I said before, Geomancer is the only one we cannot replace, because we need his HP burn and his passive to reflect damage back to the Nether Spider. And also, usually we don't use AoE skills against the Nether Spider because the spiderlings will counterattack and heal the big spider, the Nether Spider, but here we do want it. So Geomancer will attack with his default skill, it's an AoE kill, and will trigger the spiderlings counterattack. That's what's going to reflect damage back to the Nether Spider. And what can we do to prevent the Nether Spiders from being healed? Here is Venom Mage, because it has a 100% heal reduction debuff, so the Nether Spider cannot be healed. This is very important. Helicat here to just for block damage, so we don't take any damage from the poison debuffs or from the spider's attacks. Renegade to just to decrease skill cooldown, and Trunda to clear waves, first and second wave. So Geomancer, we need him, but here you can use any damage champion. Renegade, okay, you can use her, but she's a rare champion, you don't need to replace her. Venom Mage you can replace by any 100% heal reduction debuff champion, and Helicat you can replace by another block damage, AoE block damage buffs or unkillable buffs. Now the skills instructions for the damage dealer, you can use any, you don't have to do anything here in the rounds. Renegade, just save Renegade's decrease cooldown skill for the third wave, so you block it in the first two waves. Venom Mage, the same with the heal reduction debuff, block it in the first two rounds and use it as opener in the third round. Geomancer, you will start the third round with his HP burn. Of course, you block his A2 ability, we don't need it. And second round, block HP burn to make sure it is available for the last round. And here in round one, you start with A1. Okay, Helicat, the same as others, save his important skill, the block damage skill, for the round 3. And that's it. So now let's watch this battle. It's so fast and it's really amazing and fun to watch. Okay, here it's just wait that Trunda clears the waves. We don't care much about. Here it's very important. Geomancer uses his A3 in second, not at first, third, to steal Duchess Lilith's turn meter. It's important because if she gets a turn, she will revive. Here everyone will save their skills, and then this is not really fast, but the third wave it's fast. You will see here it takes some time, mostly because everyone is using their default skills apart from Trunda. She is not blocked. First, all her skills are available to use here. We don't care much. Okay, third round. Now this is going to happen fast. Nether Spider places all the poisons Now block damage from Ellicat, HP burn from Geomancer, and look. Look his Nether Spider HP bar. It's all reflected damage, thanks to Geomancer's passive. Look at this. You see these numbers? It's his passive. All damage from Geo's passive. Again, Geo uses his A1, AoE, Spiderling's counterattack, and the damage goes back to the Nether Spider. Now we reset skills, but we don't need it, I guess. You can see here, she will never be healed because of this heal reduction debuff, thanks to Venomage. Okay, now Geomancer lost his because he's still third meter, but it's okay. You can see 2 minutes 3 seconds. It was a long run, I can say. 1 minute 34, it's the best. So 1 minute and a half. Even if it's 2 minutes, it's full auto team. You don't have to worry about nothing. The only champion that cannot die is Geomancer. So if he stays alive until the end of the battle, it's all good. He lost his buff because his A3 is still 10 meter, so that can be a little tricky, but you can see it was really easy. Okay, now let's take a look at this Umiko team. It's the same strategy, but using some different champions. Here we use Hitos to clear the waves, and we use Umiko. And why Umiko? Because her E2 places an X debuff, and whenever an ally tries to place debuffs on either this champion or an ally, has 55% chance. It's 30% against bosses, but when booked goes to 50%. So has 50% chance of transferring those debuffs to a random enemy under a hex debuff placed by this champion. This happens before any debuffs are placed on the initial target. So this means Umiko will place this X debuff on the Nether Spider. So every time the Nether Spider tries to place poison debuffs on Umiko or any ally, she will have 50% chance of transferring those debuffs back to the Nether Spider. So the Nether Spider will be full of poisons. Every time she will get a turn, she will be hurt by those poisons. And that's the strategy, and it's very fun to watch. So here, round 1, everything's open. Round 2, we save A2 and A3, and in round 3, we open with her A1. Not the X debuff by start, because Venomage is slower here, and we absolutely need Venomage to place this heal reduction debuff before Umiko places the X. Because if Umiko places the X debuff before Venomage places the heal reduction debuff, we risk to have the Nether Spider full of poisons, and there will be no empty slot to place Venomage debuff. So Venomage must place this debuff before Umiko places the X. And everything here is the same as the other team. The presets, it's all the same. So let's start the battle and enjoy. Here she places everyone's skills on cooldown, so we don't risk anything because of these touches. They will never revive any ally. Here it's Hitos to clear the waves. He deals so much damage, it's amazing. Now everyone will start to save their skills. Hitos, he will probably die at the start of the third round, but we don't care, we don't need him. Okay, let's start. It's the same as before. Poisons from the Nether Spider. Hitos died, we don't care. A1 from Umiko, block damage, HP burn, heal reduction, and now the damage, refracted damage. Umiko now does reset, and next turn she will place this X debuff and start to transfer all poisons. Here it is. X debuff, and now the poisons go back. Look, 2 poisons, 4 poisons, and now Nether Spider is full of poisons. So when she gets the turn, she will lose HP thanks to the poisons. The strategy is the same, it's just fun to watch Umiko doing this. This is a very easy way to beat this Nether Spider if you farm Nether Spider for these materials to the forge. You have here a nice strategy and an easy and fast way to beat the spider. 1 minute 42 seconds. And you can see it's all damage from Geomancer because his passive reflects all damage. Just before we end this video, if you want to take a look at champion stats, they are not equipped with any specific artifact set. You can use anything. Apart from Relentless can be tricky because if they get extra turns, they will lose the block damage buff and they can die. So here Trunda, Renegade, Penamage, so the same here. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and these teams, and this is really fun. I really like to watch this because it's fast and it's full auto, it's fast, and you can, apart from Geomancer, because you really need him, you can use any champions in this strategy. Thank you so much guys for watching. Subscribe my channel if you like my content, and I will see you in the next video.